Brothers and sisters, welcome to our today's program, NJO LEO of the 19th of September 2018. It has been my pleasure to be your servant, to serve you and to share with you the news. It's me here, Odon Bulamba, who is going to spend some time talking to you and updating you with the situation of the DRC. Today, we are going just to talk about the news in brief. So we are not going to talk about many things. It should just be news in brief. So to keep in touch with you and just to refresh once again your memory or to remind you of what has been taking place. So without taking longer, let me go straight away to our first point. And our first point today is about the event that took place on the 19th of September, 19th and 20th of September 2016, where many people, demonstrators, were shot dead by the police of the Congo. So to honor them, UDPS has organized this Wednesday, 19th of September, a commemorative day for those people who lost their lives on that day. What happened that day? CLC organized the event, which was in the as an event to support that Saint Sylvester or that Saint Agreement of Saint Sylvester Agreement, where political team of the opposition, the political team of opposition and the government of the Congo were supposed to meet together and discuss about the whereabouts of the Congo or what to do for the Congo. Many people went to the street, came down to the street, people from different religions, people from different political parties, they joined their forces to demonstrate. And the police that day killed as many as they could. Hundreds of people lost their lives. However, apart from those who were killed, also headquarters of many political parties were put on fire. They were burnt down. They were burnt by the police, by the army, by the spies, or people among the civilians who were acting for Kabila. In occurrence, we know that the headquarters of MLP, one of the political party, or FONIS, another political party, were burnt to ashes. And we have also to remind you that on the same day, the UDPS headquarters was also bombed that day, and several people who were in that area, in that office, in that headquarters that day, lost their lives and they died of incineration. Remember also today, we are the 19th of September. Today, CENI is going to publish the definitive list of candidates for the presidential and legislative who we are going to vote if the election is going to take place by the end of this year, precisely on the 23rd of December. So the list will be published today. Get ready to welcome them. Get ready to accept all the advantages or disadvantages which is all bring with them toward us. But are we really ready to embrace, to hug this voting? I'm not going to comment on that because we are just giving you the news in brief. We are going in North Kivu, in Goma precisely, where a forum has been taking place on peace, social cohesion and elections in Goma. As you know, the 21st of September is a World Day for Peace, and this year will be the 70th year, the 70th anniversary of the World Day of Peace, International Day of Peace in the world. For this opportunity, for this occasion, people of Goma have come together and they have decided to have a forum on peace, to have a forum also on social cohesion and elections in Goma, as well as in the rest of North Kivu. In that forum, we invited the leaders of the communities, political administrators, actors, as well as the youth. All together, they have to debate, they have to plan and to know what should they do for the peace in their province of North Kivu. This will take us down to South Africa, where the people of ANC and the people of the Congolese opposition, when I'm talking about Congolese opposition, those big leaders of Congolese opposition, although they were absent, they delegated, they sent some of their political parties to represent them to have a discussion of ANC. And during their discussion, a joint statement was signed where ANC decided that, proclaimed, said that they were really worried with the situation of the Congo. They said that if the situation is not resolved urgently, it can lead to a country chaos. And also instability as well as violence will be seen in DRC. As I said, the big leaders for the opposition were not. They didn't take part to that meeting, but they delegated some people. As you know, as you are aware of by now, in October, the leaders of the opposition, those bulldozers of the opposition, have planned to have a meeting in South Africa again where they will choose a common candidate, a unique candidate or a joint candidate who will represent the opposition for this coming election if the elections will be held. It came to our attention that Jean-Pierre Bemba won't be present. I've already shared that with you. But on top of Jean-Pierre Bemba, Vital Kamerhe may not be there. Felix Tshisekedi may not be there as well. So we don't understand, we don't know the why of them being absent for that meeting. Do they understand that that meeting is not worthy? Or do they understand that we won't have an election? Or again, is it another piece of drama which has been going around? This will send us straight away to Ituri, where 5 people have lost their lives in the clashes between the people of the FARDC and the armed group in Giro. At 62 kilometers in the northern part of Bunia, where the Walendu Tatsi sector in Jugu territory, on Tuesday, yesterday, or again today, some other places, in Giro, 5 people were killed. And during those attacks, according to the Walendu Tatsi chief, he has informed us that those men who are really heavily armed, they attacked the FARDC camp in Giro. And before the attack, they put on fire the base of the Congolese FARDC. And these assailants, these combatants, these fighters, they came from Laldejo in the Walendu Pitsi area. The people of the area, the people of Baima North, they were really in fear of their lives, so they left the place and they are displaced now. They took refuge around Masumbuko and the Parangaza areas. That's where they went to seek for refuge. In South Kivu, we continue with Yakutumba. Yakutumba also continue to fight, and actually he has been controlling several villages in the area in Fizi. According to the information we have got, Maindombe, Lumbwe, Pendemende, Luiko, Maimoto, Kabeya have been under control of Yakutumba. And people who have shared the information with us, they say that now Yakutumba is on the direction of Lulimba. Roads are blocked so far, and there is no way to go in or out. The Congolese army, for the first time, they have declared that, yes, they have confirmed that Kilembwe is in the hand of the Maimai of Yakutumba. And they somehow justify their defeat by saying that many of those Yakutumba fighters, they wear civilians' clothes, so it's hard to distinguish between them and the civilian. Therefore, the Congolese army is supposed to pull out from the battle because they don't want to harm the civilians. We go to Mongala, where at least 27 people dead in the sinking of a whaler or a boat. This accident occurred in the night of Monday toward Tuesday, 18th of September. and that was on the river that is known as Mongala River at Binga in the Mongala province. Several people so far still are missing, and many items also missed. The thing in question was carrying, the boat was carrying goods and people. And when it sank, as you can imagine, goods, fall on top of people, and actually the residents of the area are trying to dive to go underneath water to see if they can find more bodies. But so far, only 27 bodies has been saved or recovered, I would say. Our sincere condolences for those who have lost theirs in this tragedy, for those who also have lost theirs in the war in Fizi and somewhere else around the country. This news will send us back straight again to Goma, where the notables, those are, those who take care of the notability of North Kivu, they sent an ultimatum, a message to the mayor of the city to say that, okay, in 1 week, in 7 days, if Goma doesn't recover, if they don't see peace in Goma, because insecurity is just on the top of the list, if security doesn't prevail in Goma, doesn't come back to Goma, or in Goma, they are going to demonstrate, and they are going to make sure this guy, they are going to push him to resign. They are going to push their mayor to resign. If peace doesn't come back, then the mayor of Goma must resign. So that message was sent by locals who are representative of the notability for the province. And very soon I will tell you the outcome. Finally, we'll look at the case of Jean-Pierre Bemba, who is planning to appeal the sentence of 1 year in prison and the 300,000 euro fine that was pronounced on Monday, 17th of September by ICC because of bribing the witnesses. That declaration came from Jean-Pierre Bemba's lawyer, known as Melinda Taylor. Melinda Taylor said that Jean-Pierre Bemba was not happy with the outcome, with the decision of ICC. Therefore, Melinda Taylor, after going through the judgment, she found errors, she found mistakes. So she spoke to Jean-Pierre Bemba about those mistakes, and both are pleased to say that we have to appeal the decision, and hoping that there will be a reversal of his conviction for witness tampering or witness bribery, as it was declared by ICC judges. Therefore, if it's successful, then Jean-Pierre Bemba won't have what we call a criminal record. So he will be at least acquitted from it. We hope that will work for him, and we wish all the people of MLC, all the people of Bemba, all the Congolese people who support Jean-Pierre Bemba and other political actors to continue the fight. It's not because Bemba is not there, Katumbi is not there, or whoever won't be there tomorrow, then we will just sit down and wait. Together, we have to stand up for our right and fight for the right of the Congo, our best, lovely country. Once again, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for the attention that you gave to me. I have to leave you on that note by saying, strong will remain Congo. Congo will continue to remain united and together. By your actions, by my action, with the support of God, with your support and mine, we are going to be winners. May God bless the Congo. See you next time.